Welcome. This is an overview of the techniques and tools for troubleshooting your network. We all expect our networks to be available 24/7. When we can't reach a website or I am a friend, we become frustrated. For the network engineer, troubleshooting problems is a primary responsibility, and being able to quickly diagnose the problem greatly advantages anyone who can. Effective troubleshooting combines instinct, experience, and structured techniques to identify, locate, and correct network or computer problems. When you're troubleshooting, proper documentation must be maintained. This documentation should include as much information as possible about the problem encountered, steps taken to determine the cause of the problem, and steps to correct the problem to ensure it will not occur again. There are several different structured troubleshooting techniques available, including top-down, bottom-up, and divide and conquer. All of these structured approaches assume a layered concept of networking, both TCP/IP and the OSI network models. These models become the basis for all of these troubleshooting techniques. As the name suggests, the top-down approach starts with the application layer and works down until the problem is found. Using this technique, for example, you might check to see if all network applications are failing or just one. Can the user send email but not access web pages? The answer to these questions gives you information to inform your next step. The bottom-up technique starts with the physical layer and works up. You would check all cables to make sure they are secure and check indicator lights on all equipment. You will be astonished at the number of times a network crisis is the result of a physical problem. Always check to make sure the proper cable is being used and that all cables are securely inserted into the correct sockets. Divide and conquer typically begins troubleshooting at one of the middle layers and works up or down from there. For example, the troubleshooter may begin at the network layer by verifying IP configuration information. Structured approaches make them ideally suited for the novice troubleshooter. As you become more experienced, you may be able to bypass structured approaches and rely on instinct and experience to know where to start to solve network issues. A number of software utility programs are available that can help identify problems at the network layer. Most of these utilities are provided by the operating system as command line interfaces. These are also called CLIs. The syntax for the commands may vary between operating systems. You can practice using all of these utilities as you troubleshoot network problems in the lab. Other useful tools for troubleshooting include documentation such as topology maps, network diagrams, and IP addressing schemes. Frequently, outside resources are needed to help with troubleshooting. You may need to reference previously kept documentation, online FAQs, colleagues, and other network professionals or internet forums. The ability to troubleshoot effectively is a key skill for networking professionals. The only way to learn these techniques is to practice them. You will have the opportunity to do so in the labs, so get as much experience using these troubleshooting techniques and documenting the results. As you deepen your understanding of internetworking, your troubleshooting techniques will serve you well.